Howdy, y'all. Welcome to day 100 of QuaranTunes. We fucking did it. Woo! 100 days of QuaranTunes! I don't fucking know what I'm doing, guys. That was ridiculous. I hope you enjoyed it. We made it 100 fucking days. I cannot fucking believe this shit. I am blown away. Fucking blown away that I ever had the dedication and the mental fortitude to make it this fucking long. I swore I was gonna give up at day 50, and then I kept going, and it's day 100, and I thought I was gonna be done. I promised myself I was gonna be done, end it, cap it 100. Sounds great. Well, you know what? Apparently I'm an idiot, which you should have known by now, but I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna fucking go on. Keep going. I don't know how long. I'm not going to put a set date on it, but we're going for quite a few more QuaranTunes. So please stick around and keep joining me, because I'm going to do songs until I decide I'm done doing songs. And I mean, I've already got a plan to come back later this year, probably. But we'll see what happens sometime. I don't know, I don't know. It's fucking Friday. It's fucking fun Friday. So, yeah. We got a good one for you today, too. Not a special 100 day episode, but you know what? It's just like any other day on QuaranTunes. And this week is Country Music Week, apparently. Now, I know someone is upset. I got someone upset, alright? And I have to address this real quick. So, good friend of the show, Lydia, at Daughter of Winterfell, was a little peeved at me yesterday because it was day 99 and I did not do, the classic, Nena, I think, song, 99 Red Balloons, or if you're in German, 99 Luftballons, which is a terrible German accent, by the way. I'm so sorry. But she was upset. She's like, it's day 99. Why didn't you fucking do that song? And I was like, well, you know what? Because it's my fucking show and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, Lydia, so fuck you. Not really, though. I love you, Lydia. But you want to do that song, Lydia? Be my guest. You have a ukulele. That's all right, everyone. Lydia has a ukulele, but she refuses to show us her songs. What? Boo. Boo. You suck, Lydia. Boo. No, you don't suck. You're okay. I just want you to feel bad, so I'm publicly shaming you now. So, you might get some anon hate in your message box there. Sorry, it's just what it is. So yeah, anyway, moving on. Sorry, Lydia, love you. Day 100, right? Day fucking 100. I probably should have picked a 100 song and skipped this shit, but you know what? I'm sticking to the theme, sticking to the plan. So we're going with something special today. Even if it's not 100 day special, it's just special in general, because it's fucking Dolly Parton. Motherfucking Dolly Parton, and I love Dolly Parton, and we're going to talk all about Dolly. Excuse me. My voice is a little, too much singing, I guess. 100 days really takes effect on the old voice here. So hopefully that doesn't fuck up as I talk a lot about this beautiful Tennessean songstress, Dolly. So Dolly was born in a one-room cabin in East Tennessee. One of 12 children, believe it or not, I believe. I don't have to believe, that's the fact. I think she was the fourth child out of 12, which is good God, that's a lot of fucking kids, first of all. But 12 kids in a one-room cabin, Jesus Christ, I can't even fucking imagine. Sounds like a goddamn nightmare, okay? Ugh. But anyway, so Dolly grew up dirt poor, as she says, and but she was a good singer. She could sing from a very young age, and apparently she started writing her own songs at the age of 7, serious songs at the age of 7, which is kind of fucking awesome. But all of Dolly is awesome, and you're going to find out all about Dolly, because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Dolly. We are going on a deep Dolly dive today. So anyway, Dolly Parton kind of gets her real big start in the mid-60s on the Porter Wagoner Show, which was kind of like a little variety show of sorts, and she was the girl singer of the show. So she would like come on, do a duet, maybe sing a solo spot. And you know, the people liked her. And so Dolly was enjoying this. Porter saw the appeal of Dolly. And I mean, Dolly was already looking pretty good in the 60s. You should go back and look up how she looked. She looked relatively normal, you know, not that she doesn't look normal all the time, but she was not totally, you know, in full Dolly mode by that point. She looked a little more subdued, right? So Porter and Dolly recorded a bunch of albums, recorded a bunch of songs, had some moderate success, but Dolly still wanted to do kind of her own solo stuff, so she's working on that. And not finding a lot of success, unfortunately. The people just wasn't there. It wasn't there. Porter was kind of overseeing all of that, and I think she felt a little constrained by that relationship a little bit. So she keeps working with Porter. She said she was only going to work for him for 5 years. 5 years goes by. 6 years goes by. 7 years. At 7-year mark, she's like, okay, I'm done. I have had it, Porter. I'm leaving. I'm going away. I'm going to strike out on my own, go into the big city, and I'm going to show you that I'm great. And so, but she still liked Porter, or she loved Porter. So let's say, so she writes him a song as a parting gift, and she sings it on her show. And it's a classic. It's a beautiful song, and we all know it, you know, I Will Always Love You. And we probably more know it from the Whitney Houston version, right? It's become more, you know, in the ether than the Dolly version. But Dolly wrote that song for Porter as a kind of thank you for being who you were, but I have to go out now on my own. So when you hear that Whitney Houston version, you think of Dolly leaving Porter Wagner. Great stuff, great stuff. So Dolly goes on, finds immediate success. You know, now she can control her shit. She's on her own. She's having the time of her life. She crosses over into pop music, you know, bridges the gap between country and pop with, you know, songs like Here You Come Again. God, what a fucking banger, right? She's doing duets with Kenny Rogers. Islands in the Stream, are you kidding me? That shit fucking rules. And also, fun fact, Melanie and I almost did that song one day. But I gotta tell you, it's fucking hard to play that song because that goddamn key change in the middle when Dolly comes in, and it's like so high, and Melody's like, there's no way I can do this justice, so we're just gonna have to scrap that. What a bummer, because Islands of the Stream is great. I love it. Shout out Gavin and Stacy for that great Islands of the Stream moment with Uncle Bryn and Nessa. Love that shit. Anyway, back to Dolly. Whew, lots of stuff to do. So Dolly's finding this great success, right? She's doing movies with Burt Reynolds and Sly Stallone. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, right? Steel Magnolias, Rhinestone. 9 to 5, a monster hit for Dolly, right? But Porter sees the success from the sidelines, and he's like, you know, I kind of want me a little piece of that. Like a dick. He's kind of a dick, you know? If you haven't noticed, he's kind of a little bit of a dick. So he's like, comes to Dolly, and he kind of feels a little entitled to some of that money that she's gotten. So he makes up this shit about like, you know, you broke your contract and there's a dispute and you owe me this money, blah, blah, blah. So he sues her for this money, and she's like, fuck that shit. Let's settle out of court. I will give you the money. No worries. We're done, you know. I love you, Porter. You know, I love you, right? I will always love you. You're good. Let's go on. Let's move on with life. Dolly becomes even more successful, right? She starts fucking Dollywood, the fucking amusement park. She is a major icon now with her big tits, her giant hair, her long nail. I mean, she is amazing, right? She's everywhere. Everyone knows fucking Dolly. She is gigantic. Porter, on the other hand, he is down in the dumps. He lost a whole bunch of money for whatever fucking reason, right? And he loses the rights to all of his songs that he wrote, and he's like scrambling trying to get these songs. Well, like a fucking guardian angel, Dolly swoops in, grabs the songs, and Porter's like, thank you so much. You know, I will do it. I will pay you however much you want for these. I will just let me get the money. Let me help you. You know, I will pay you back for this shit. And Dolly is just like, it's cool, man. You can have them all for free. And Porter's like, what the fuck? She's like, I love you, man. You help me out, I help you out. Here you go. Like, what a fucking saint. She's a fucking angel. How, after he fucked her over a little, her, kept him under his thumb, and then she just comes back and just like, here you go, Porter. I love you. Wow. Wow, what a great fucking person. What a great fucking person. God, I can't get over that. That's fucking amazing that she fucking did that kind of shit. And then years later, Porter's on his deathbed. She comes to him. She comes to him and sings his song one last time before he dies. And your heart just has to melt for that. Beautiful. Dolly, I mean, she's just such a good fucking person. She just fucking is, She started this like literacy program where you can, you have a kid, you like put your name in, put the kid's name in or something. And from like the age of birth to like 5 years old or something, this organization will send your child books for free every month so they can read. That's fucking awesome. I fucking love that shit. And then I think I heard a story about how she, her high school, or it's like the high school in her hometown, something to this effect, somewhere in Tennessee, there was this high school, I think it was her hometown, and like the dropout rate was like astronomical, like 90% or something. So like barely anyone is graduating high school. And Dolly's like, well, I'm not putting up with that shit, not in my town. And so she goes in and she pumps money, she pumps resources, she helps these fucking kids out. And like in just a matter of a couple years, I think, that dropout rate completely switched, complete turnaround. And it's like, probably practically 100%. It's amazing. She cares. Like, she's actually a genuinely good-hearted person. And you just don't see that a lot, I don't feel. We've talked about a lot of fucking assholes in the time of QuaranTunes. This is maybe the most genuinely good person we've ever done here. Maybe we've ever had ever. She's a fucking angel, fucking saint, and I love Dolly. You can't shit on Dolly. And we make fun of Dolly all she wants for her, appearance or whatever. She doesn't give a shit. It bounces off of her. She doesn't give a shit. That's amazing. Dolly is a boss ass bitch, and I love Dolly. God, you get me all riled up about Dolly fucking Parton, and I love it. Shout out to Dolly, man. Wow. That was a lot. That was a lot about Dolly there. And taking it back now, I guess we should probably get to the song, right? So taking it back to when she wrote I Will Always Love You, apparently in the exact same songwriting session, she also wrote the song we're doing today, which is Jolene. I probably should have done I Will Always Love You in retrospect, because I pretty much talked about all of that. But it's not as fun. Jolene is a lot more fun, right? And it's kind of very ubiquitous. It's everywhere. It's kind of like Take Me Home Country Roads. Everybody decided that they loved this song. For good fucking reason, because Dolly fucking rules, okay? I won't accept Dolly hatred on my dash, all right? None of that. But anyway, so she wrote Jolene, and I've heard two stories about how she wrote it, and one of them was like about a bank teller in her town that was like flirting with her husband. And Dolly has been married, by the way, since the mid 60s, has been married to the same man for over 50 years. Which is pretty impressive. And we've like never seen him. He never goes to any public events. You don't know who the fuck this guy even is. His name is like Carl, I think. Which is pretty impressive that somehow he stayed under wraps for that long. But anyway, so potentially there was an auburn-haired bank teller that flirting with her man that made Dolly write this song. And she got the song title, Jolene, the name, supposedly from a little girl who wanted her autograph after a show one time. And so Dolly asked her name, and she was like, Jolene. And Dolly was like, oh shit, that is the fucking great name, and that is gonna be a fucking title of a song, god damn it. That's a great country song. And turns out it really fucking is, So anyway, yeah. That is it. That is my Dolly Parton spiel for the day, and I talked way too long about that, and honestly, I have no regrets. No regrets. So, it is Country Day, it is 100 Day, so let's just do this. I'm having a good time. Fun Friday. Let's get to the fun, right? Let's get to the song. Because you gotta love Dolly. I just love Dolly. She's such a great person, guys. Such a great person. But anyway, I had to drop the key on this one because, yeah, it's pretty high. I mean, I don't have the voice, the vocal range of the Dolly Parton, okay? She sings like a fucking angel because she is an angel, all right? So, yeah, we had to drop the key for this, for me to sing. There's just no way. I can't sing that fucking high. So, anyway, here we go, guys. Jolene, little Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Like a breath of spring, your voice like soft summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. This talk with you, my happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him even though you Jolene, Dolly Parton, kind of a weird ending there at the end, but you know, I don't care. Fun Friday, 100 fucking days of QuaranTunes. Thank you to every single person who has liked the videos, watched the videos, reblogged the videos, talked about the videos, sent in requests. Everybody, I fucking love you, fam. Thank you so much. Thank you so fucking much, guys. I love you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm acting like it's the end of the show, but it's not, because we've got more. I don't know what I'm going to do. I never know what I'm going to do. It's great. I just love that. So, but I know I'm going to do some more. We are not done yet. I am not done yet. So be on the lookout for the next episode, which is, I mean, it's probably going to show up tomorrow, let's be honest. I mean, I could take a break, but I probably won't. So anyway, I will see you then with something new as we keep this train a-rolling for however long I decide to do. And when I decide it's done, I will absolutely let y'all know. I won't just do one of those exits where I just never do it again. But anyway, thank you guys for showing up. Love ya. Mwah. And stay gold, keep the fire, guys. I'll see you next time.